Guys, I'm so sorry about the part 2. I got a call. Wow. The World card and the Six of Cups for the Seven of Wands. Some of us say no. Some of us say no. We're going to stay to where we are, and that's fine. Not all of us want to be able to tap into a certain power to be able to succeed, and that is no judgment there. But, you know, good luck on your journey, because we need to all be able to know what we need to do, what we can do. And if you know exactly what you're going to do when you turn one path down, congratulations, as long as you know what your next path is going to be, okay? For the Seven of Wands, this is hard work. I want to say this is when you go through, okay? Some of us, this is before we go through, before we understand. This is the working, this is the grinding of the gears, the wind chime. This is us understanding everything, building up before we are able to move, because we're stuck. We're stuck on the idea of this love, of what it could be. We're dreaming about real life, being a real boy, being a real girl. Do you understand my analogy of Pinocchio, but the girl version? Some of us are falling into adultery, but not even that, because if we're not in relationships or married, some of us are almost begging to get out of this sin, because some of us realize that we're hanging on to the part that is only lust, because that's the part that we only got to have the divine masculine in. We feel like bots. We feel like robots, that we're being used. We're in present day, yet for some reason we're living in a white building that looks like a regular doctor's office or something, and we're being used, manipulated, okay, by men to tell us, oh, just live here, just do this, just do that, just wait, just be this, just believe that. And some of us are deciding to stick with that. Some of us are just living in the past. We don't revisit it as some sort of beautiful memory, because sometimes for me, memories are better. Scrapbooking kind of thing. Some of us are actually living in the past while we work like this, and want to believe that because we're working like this, we're going to get paid off. Here we have the next is the Five of Swords. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Five of Swords. Okay. Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Some of you are going to hate me. Some of you are going to love me. This Queen of Wands is no longer talking about the karmic partner, baby. This is talking about you. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. There's millions of wand cards in this deck, and we only refer to one with the dark side that we all carry. Social butterfly with the dark side, amen and preach, because that's all of us. But don't feel alarmed. If this highlights a black cat, you have to understand that if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Walk on by. This is our energy looking at the rainbow. Waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, moon, river, and me. Chasing the same rainbow's end, no? But I opened up to the Ace of Cups. That's what's in between. And I'll tell you one thing, sister. What a dream that is. What does that look like to you? The Five of Swords is our energy. So this is what we're treating life, ourselves, people like. Thinking that we're doing work. We're doing our work, our positive work, to be able to find love, to be able to find ourselves, to be able to know that we're not robots, that nobody just gets to tell us to sit here. Remember, we're full of sin. You cannot find something pure in a sinful life. We're not going to be able to find something pure in a sinful life. No one said go to church. No one said become Catholic. No one said wear your the thing, the yarmulke on your head. No one said to blow out the candles and go fast and things like that. Do you understand? Find yourself and love yourself. She's not going to get this. The karmic partner doesn't have this. So there's no reason to compare yourself and to fight for something someone else has to get this, because there's a discommute there. You want this love and this happiness with someone because you feel like they're going to be able to give it to you. They're going to be the ones to give you everything. Didn't they be the ones to show you everything you didn't have? They didn't say that. They were definitely there with you. We know they love us. Okay, so how much? And how much do we love ourselves? That's all I'm going to say. So Spirit's not letting me say much about that, clearly. Okay, let's get one more card for the Five of Swords, though. Let's see a little bit of what we got going on with this Five of Swords, Spirit. What is our energy like? Okay, let's just take these three. Oh, no, it was just two. No, it was three. It was the Emperor. I am not sure if... And then the Four of Swords in reverse. Let me see one more. The Tower card. Okay. The Emperor, the Lovers card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So here's for someone who thinks that they're competing with a karmic because she has everything that you want. Regardless if we're screaming at family, regardless if we're screaming at ourselves, regardless if we're being our own worst enemy, if we're bullying ourselves. We're going to go back to this Death card in a minute. We are doing it all alone. We're trying to find our salvation all alone. We're trying to get this work done all alone. Some of us say, well, what else am I supposed to do? I'm working. I don't know what else to do. But we want to heal. Okay? Some of us know that we're trying to break up a relationship on purpose. Someone, okay. Some of us have latched ourselves onto the karmic partner. We want to know, and we do know exactly who she is, exactly who she's been. In order to find our common ground. Some of us have latched ourselves onto an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the thought of how they are able to ignite, how they're able to so you're living two separate lives, how they're able to achieve this, okay? Or not even just a separate life. Look at the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. There's never going to be a third thing here. So eliminate yourself out of the thought of thinking that it's going to be you, him, and her, okay? Or take that how it applies for the gender, because the genders are irrelevant, really. If you're in a twin flame journey, it's that. Some of us have picked a path that means only the past, with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're living in the past, remember? Oh, look who's right under the Lovers. The Six of Cups. So some of us have come to terms with the fact that we're tired of looking all ugly and sweating so bad, stinking. We're tired of our lives, so we're going to go try to adapt in someone else's. That's for someone specific. Let's clarify the Emperor here, this Aries, this fiery energy. Okay, we have the Hermit card. Understand. Okay, for the whole reason of this is for us and the Death, okay, right up here at the top that I pulled, and it's equal and it's looking right at the Emperor. Change our okay, change our perspective. So this is for somebody who's trying to, trying to be in a third party at this point, the High Priestess, okay? That's, the High Priestess was for me, for the speaker, not for Jasmine, for the speaker, okay? Saying preach, all right? The King of Pentacles. They're together. So somebody here is trying to even join in any way that they can to feel the presence. They're willing to love this karmic partner. So this is going a little off. The Emperor here is clarified by the Hermit. I do believe that means you, Divine Feminine, or whoever's watching, okay? Put your roles in how they may. If your name is Katie, this is for you, Katie. But anyway, understand your attachment to this boy. Understand that. Once you can realize why you feel what you feel so hurt and so sad. So cry and just speak and stop thinking. You know, it's time for us to really understand what our attachment is to this Emperor, to this father figure, to this really nice person. Okay, he's a nice person. He's someone who he's stern. He's someone who's nice, obedient, in structure. His character building is insane. It's almost like either he's like your father, but he's younger. He's a younger version of your father. And we need to understand exactly. And you see how this is an old guy. He shape-shifted. So maybe the part of us where we feel like we need to shape-shift is true, but not into the third-party situation. If we're spying in on their home, in our dreams, in real life, quit. Just quit. If you've been doing it for some time, you've been doing it for some time. But at least at some point, bring a flashlight with you if you're going there in the dark, which I don't think you are. You're only going in the day. And put on your mask, put on your Santa Claus beard. Ho, 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 whatever. Say what you got to say, do what you got to do. Put yourself in this man's shoes. I mean, but know how to get out. You got to know when to get out, or else you can be sucked into. All right? Understand your attachment to this Emperor. What do we want to know about the Fool card? Taking risks, leaps of faith. Someone is taking risks and leaps of faith. The King of Pentacles. And, oh gosh, you got to see how this came out. 1 second. King of Pentacles came out. I'm going to try to pick this up. Okay? The Fool card, we're clarifying. The King of Pentacles, the Fool card is right over and looking up above at the Queen of Pentacles. So we know that they're a counterpart. We know that they're together. The Six of Pentacles came out. Make peace, okay? Make a peace. Do not sneak in on them. I feel like some of us are invading someone's privacy. I wouldn't do that in any of my readings. My practices are special, they're unique, but we walk away with empowerment and clarity, but we do not spy on other people. We have to be welcomed, okay? And I feel like someone here is spying on or trying to break up a relationship, and they feel like this will be the wish come true for them. They feel like, let me see. Let's see what this is. The Moon card. I just think we don't mean it. We feel obligated to this man, the High Priestess, okay? So that can go for you, that can go for me. But when I like to see the High Priestess, we're preaching. I just do feel like some of us are using our powers to be able to understand where we have to go. Maybe we're sneaking in on the karmic to see, but we're not seeing anything but them sitting up in their chairs at the dinner table, laughing or being, you know, or looking irritated by you. Looking irritated by you because you are strong, but you're foolish. You're foolish to know that you are not welcome somewhere, that you keep coming. Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords. We got the Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, because for some of us, this man does not want to be in this situation. A card was left out, the Six of Pentacles. King of Swords. It's not that he doesn't want to be, it's that we shouldn't want to be either. He's stabbing this cup. This is somebody who feels like they've lived for years, like they're an elder. literally, and has seen the world. And this is the person who created this doctor's office, what looks like from the outside, but inside it's this other world. It goes deep into the ground, and he's got robots. He's got people, and they're feeding off of each other. He's got people in there like